Good, how are you?
Doing good, can't complain.
What's it like wearing the Liberty Bowl swag?
Feels good. I mean, I was able to, help the coach be able to choose out which gear we got, and for us to be able to get these things right here, the pockets, nice little material right here, feels good.
What's it been like being able to practice? Usually this time of year, you guys are all away doing your own stuff. What's it like to be able to practice together?
Yeah, I mean, looking back at some Snapchat memories that just came back, I was back home around this time last year, so to be able to see that we made that type of progression in only 2 years now means a lot.
You talked about the impact this can have on future seasons because you get a whole other month of practice basically. Has that been pretty big for you guys in your offense?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to be able to get those extra reps, those extra days of practice, it helps us to be able to get a move on to next season for the 2023 year. We got a lot of guys who are, who didn't get a lot of reps during the season this year who are getting reps right now. So, to be able to get a head start on that means a lot for our program in the future.
Who are some of those young guys that have caught your attention?
We got James Livingston on the O-line. Being able to come back from an injury from the beginning of the year. He's made nothing but improvement strides. Love to be able to see his growth. We got some DBs on that. We got Jalon Daniels on the other side of the ball. We got BJ Dilworth on the other side of the ball making plays, flying around. Just love to see those young guys being able to move around.
What do you think about Andy getting a new contract, sticking around
It means a lot for our program, definitely. I mean, we've seen what he's been able to do this year. I mean, he's able to call it up. He knows what situations we're able to be put into as an offense. He knows when to call up the certain plays, when it needs to be called, and we're got to be able to go off of that.
What's your reaction when you see that? When it shows up on Twitter or whatever method you saw, what's your reaction?
Yeah, so I didn't see it on Twitter first. I kind of got it from Coach K. He basically told me that hope to be able to be with you next year, and I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's go.
Does he keep you abreast of those kind of conversations? Like keep you involved at all? Like tell you, hey man, don't worry about my status. I'm going to be sticking around. Or
yeah, I mean, we don't really get into stuff like that. I mean, football.
Yeah.
Just try to stay football.
Yeah. I think he said that Daniel also has been involved in some team activities. What does it mean to see Daniel involved again?
Yeah, I mean, to be able to see the strides that he's made since his injury, his demeanor on wanting to be able to come back as soon as possible, he's a hog. We know that. We see what he's able to do with the ball. So, to be able to hopefully see him back out there at the bowl game, we're going to hopefully see that.
Jalon, does he have a good chance to play?
We hope to see so. I mean, we're day-to-day with him right now. Really just trying to see how everything goes during the practices, and hopefully we can see him out there in the bowl game.
I wonder if you could talk about kind of the emotional battle you went throughout that injury. Obviously, you're out for several weeks, and you're working and trying to get back. What was that like mentally to get through that?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard on me. I mean, especially starting the season the way we did, and to be able to, to have to go out of a game, in that sixth game of the year when we're 5-0, it was definitely hard on me. I felt like a lot of conversations with God, a lot of conversations with my mom, just being able to try to maintain being that leader no matter, what's going on with me internally. At the end of the day, I have a job to do, to come in here every single day and be able to hype those guys up, and that's just what I had to do.
We talked to you after you guys learned that it was Arkansas, but what have you learned about Arkansas since you guys started practice?
Yeah, I mean, they have the ability to do a lot defensively, especially on that defensive line front. I feel like they have a mixture of Big 12 defenses that we've gone against. They have the ability to go 3 down. They have the ability to go 3 safeties high with that star guy in the middle, that 4 down. I mean, there's a lot of pictures that they have, but, they have a lot of fast guys in that DB unit from the film that I've seen.
You got the NIL deal with Wendy's. Do you have a favorite menu item?
Before I got the Wendy's deal, it was $5 biggie bags, but